What is up, my sexy sex people that love having sex and talking about sex and and listening to me talk about sex and stuff? It's your favorite sex tip guy, Alex, and today I'm going to talk about the new trend of No Nut November and should you do it or not. And the quick answer is yep. Okay, so if you're not familiar, No Nut November is this thing that stemmed off of the nofap movement and the kind of anti-porn, anti-masturbation movement for men. And it's this idea that you go the entire month of November without ever having an orgasm. And it may seem like this crazy idea. It may seem like this weird thing, like why would anyone want to do that? But I would say try it. If you've never done anything like this before, try it. Get to know yourself. See if you can go that long without having an orgasm. Biologically, you can. There's no reason you can't do it. It's basically a test of willpower and a test of your drive, your discipline. Why not test that? The more you test your discipline, the more you go through these experiences where you're testing yourself, the more practice you get doing that. So when actual things that come into your life that aren't good for you, you have the discipline now to not do them or say no to them, or say you have other habits in your life that are more addicting. You're using drugs, you're watching porn, you're doing something like that that's even more addicting. All this practice of discipline is just building you up to just excel in your life and have all the willpower in the world. So there are some pseudoscience-y type benefits that people say that men especially get from not having an orgasm for a while. They say your testosterone goes up, which improves all these kind of things. They say your vitality for life goes up, and that might be related to the whole testosterone thing. They say your relationships get better, your social anxiety decreases. I think these are things that are more related, honestly, to not watching porn, because usually if you're doing this no-fap thing, you're not going to watch porn because the two are so tightly linked to each other, porn and masturbation. I think if you're just having sex with your partner, it doesn't really matter and you're not kind of going to get these crazy benefits from it. So I would say don't do it for the benefits of the higher testosterone and the reduced social anxiety, unless that's something that's affecting you and you're watching porn all the time, you're watching porn every time you masturbate, or that's the only orgasm you have is from masturbation. I would say definitely cut it out and try to see if you can do it for a month. It's only a month out of your extremely longer life, and it's not a big deal. After the 30 days, you can go back to doing exactly what you were doing. It's a learning process, it's a journey. It's trying to teach you a different side of your life, a side that's not maybe driven by sexual energy, that's driven by something else, that's disciplined and has willpower. As a movement itself, I highly support the no-fap movement, the anti-porn movement, because porn is so addicting and so bad for you. And I think these things kind of go hand in hand. If you're not watching porn, you're usually not masturbating, and masturbating without porn is so much better for your brain, your mental state, everything, than doing it with porn, because the porn is just teaching you all kinds of terrible things. It's highly addictive. It's giving you this insane dopamine rush that's dampening your dopamine your it's dampening your dopamine response for everything else in your life, which is just sucking the energy out of everything you do. But beyond that, masturbation does lower your drive to have real sexual relationships. It does lower your drive to some degree to do everyday activities. There is truth to that. I know because I've done it. The longest I ever went without having any orgasm was 186 days. So try to wrap your mind around that. I was deeply addicted to porn. I was in such a bad way. My conceptions of sex were purely negative from the porn that I was watching. And to be honest, I didn't even want to have sex with real partners. It was that bad. And I learned one day that I was extremely addicted to porn. And it shocked me because I was like, I don't watch porn that much. I watched it maybe once a week, but I couldn't not watch it once a week. And so I went on this crazy journey. I'll go into it in detail in another video. But anyway, it led me to not having an orgasm for 186 days. So let me just tell you, if I can do it for 186 days, you can do it for the 30 days in the month. Have some willpower. See this different side of you that you probably have not seen before. Not many people go that long ever in their life without trying something like this, without getting to know themselves. You can't truly love yourself and know yourself without going through these trials, these tribulations. It's a journey. Everything's a journey. You might find that masturbation is terrible for you. You might find that masturbation is good for you. The worst thing that can happen is that you don't orgasm for 30 days. And then after the 30 days, it's over. You don't have to worry about it ever again. So my main point is to just try it, see what it does for you. If it doesn't do anything, then who cares? At least you said that you had the mental strength to do that for 30 days. That is something that not many people can do, especially men. So test yourself, challenge yourself. Through challenges, we grow as people. This is no different. This is a hard challenge, and it might be the best thing that you ever did for yourself, because you find out that, yeah, I'm addicted to porn. This is something that's been destroying my life. I feel amazing when I don't watch it. I have all these addictive urges, and you learn this, you go through the journey, you get rid of porn like I did, and your life just improves in an unbelievable way. I cannot emphasize how much quitting porn changed my life, changed my attitude, improved the sex I was having, helped me do everything that I've done. I was a pathetic teenager. I was a pathetic 20-year-old. I did absolutely nothing. I put zero effort into anything I did. I was this lazy, depressed, socially anxious person, and it was all because of porn. Imagine that. Imagine finding out that this thing that you're doing that's so normalized in society, everyone does it, and it's just this, it's almost, if you don't do it, you're weird. And it's just, that is just completely aggravating to me. I think if you do watch porn regularly, it's weird. I think you should be having sex with real people as opposed to getting off to images on a screen. But anyway, in terms of No Nut November, do it if you haven't done it before. There's nothing bad that can happen from it. Trust me, I've gone much longer. If anything, it's going to be a good experience. It's going to teach you about yourself. It's going to teach you about your relationships, how you treat sex, and it's just going to show you a new way of living that isn't governed by your sexual desires. So that about sums it up. If you are going to do this journey, if you're going to try it, give me a thumbs up, let me know. If you have any questions about sex or your relationship or porn, leave me a comment below. I'll try to answer as many as I possibly can. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.